Welcome to my favorite nonprofit radio segment called Nonprofits Care. Their causes are really extraordinary.
Nonprofit organizations serve our community in a host of ways, and yet, until now, there's never been one place to find out about causes that are really extraordinary. It's time for Nonprofits Who Care, hosted by Ralph Grills, founder of My Favorite Nonprofit.
We are the children!
Welcome back to the Experience Pros Radio Show, where we are celebrating our 1 millionth listener today, and it is time for Nonprofits Who Care. Causes are really extraordinary.
Ralph Grills is the host of Nonprofits Who Care, and he is calling in from Mexico. Ralph, welcome to the show.
Hola from Mexico, guys.
Hola. We are We're quite international today on our 1 million listener day. Ralph, who's our guest?
Okay, well, as you guys know, we're going to be having a gala on May 12th of this year, and we are actually benefiting an organization called Up with People. And today I'm proud to announce that we have Eric Lentz, who's the Senior Vice President of Up with People. And Eric is going to tell us a little bit about his role with Up with People. I know he's the Senior Vice President of Productions, and I want Eric to talk a little more about what he does over there with Up with People.
Eric, welcome to the broadcast.
Thanks, guys. And I hear I might be the 1 millionth guest.
Wow.
Is that true?
Ooh, you know what? I should
get
count
to a million
them.
guests, we'll certainly have you back.
Today,
I don't think we're there
you
yet.
are.
But yes.
You may wear that tag.
Exactly what I was saying.
I just want a piece of that cookie right over there.
Oh, take a look at look at this cookie, Ralph. I don't know if you're streaming online, but take a look at that cookie brought to us by our friends over at Extreme Relationship Management. It is celebrating. It's a big cookie celebrating 1 million
it's a giant
listeners.
chocolate chip cookie, and it has the number 10 to the power of 6 to represent our 1 million. Do we have 1 million people coming to the gala, My Favorite Nonprofit Gala, benefiting Up with People?
If we stream it online, we should have.
Yeah, you betcha. That would be our goal. 1 million is a fun number to say.
I love it.
It is a fun number.
Viewers, exactly.
All right. Well, go ahead, Ralph.
Okay, well, like I said, Eric is the Senior Vice President of Productions over at Up with People. And Eric, I just want you to talk a little bit about what does that detail and what do you do over there?
You bet, Ralph. I am in the enviable position of being able to live my passion each and every day. I work with an incredible team at Up with People. We are a nonprofit 501c3 organization, and my two main responsibilities are writing and producing the show that most people know Up with People for the last 46 years, and as well as marketing the student program, because that is what our organization is all about. We are a global education program. So I run two teams of people back at the office that work their hearts out each and every day in those areas.
Now, Eric, you have not produced 46 years worth of shows because you don't look a day over 39.
Thanks, Eric.
But you have produced like the Tournament of Roses parade a couple of times,
right? And
hundreds of international events on 3 different continents.
Exactly, and then that's that Up with People's history. Yeah, I actually was born the same year Up with People was born, giving away my age there.
Boy.
And my experience in the production area is the last in the 2008 and the 2011 Tournament of Roses Rose Parades. Up with People produced the opening celebration, which was seen by millions of people internationally, which was fun and challenging and an experience in and of itself. Up with People's production capabilities go back to we're the only organization that has performed at 4 Super Bowl halftimes. So those of you who love those Super Bowl halftimes, we're the first group to roll out that stage in the middle of the field.
Yes.
Some people blame us for that.
My mom was at one of the Super Bowls that you guys performed at.
Awesome, Ralph. Way
so that
cool.
was really cool.
Yeah, pay no attention to Madonna complaining about the rolling out the stage and putting. You know what? She's a prima donna.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead, Ralph.
Okay. Well, also, Eric, you were also alumni with Up with People. Is that correct?
Yeah, yes, sir, Ralph. I traveled in 1986. I found out about the organization from a friend of mine back at that time, and it just combined everything that I was interested in: the international travel, the community service projects, and getting to be a rock star for a year. When I talk about Up with People to people, I often compare it to Glee meets the Peace Corps, kind of like Glee Corps, because that's kind of what we do on an international basis.
That is great, because I've been around Up with People just since this year, but with the things I've seen that you guys are doing is just outstanding, and the history you have. I went to the gala that you guys had in Tucson, and to meet the people that was there was just unbelievable. They actually had the last man to ever walk on the moon as one of their guest speakers there.
Exactly, and he has had a long and vibrant history with Up With People.
And that was Eugene Cernan. That is so cool. Also, what did you do when you left from, let's see, I think you came back on staff in 1991?
Yes, sir, Ralph. I went to Colorado State University, go Rams. Got my degree in music and theater, and then came back to Up With People in 91. And you'll find that most of us who've been with Up With People for a while kind of have it in our bloods, as most people who work for nonprofits do. We just love the mission. We live, eat, and breathe the mission. So
that is fantastic, because I know that you guys seem to be very passionate about your cause. Talk a little bit about what Up With People does on the international basis with, social community work.
Excellent. Yeah, our goal, our mission really is to bring the world together through service and music. So we use music as our platform. Our 2-hour musical show is professionally produced, and we draw people to that wherever we go. And in the community service work that we do, we get involved with the actual communities that we go to, and each community has their own special need. We don't deign to tell them what they need from us. We work with them and partner with them and say, okay, what does this community need this week that we're in town, and how can we help meet that need for you? A lot of the times what we end up doing is getting involved with elementary and middle school kids, finding that that's the age where kids are really deciding what they're going to be,
right,
and almost more importantly, who they're going to be. So self-esteem is a huge issue for them at that age.
Absolutely.
And some of our best project work comes with working with them on that self-esteem and defining who they are internationally, who they are as a person, and working with our international cast to do that.
Well, I'll tell you, ever since my favorite nonprofit started promoting their gala to benefit Up With People, people are coming out of the woodworks on our Facebook page and in person telling us that they are a product of Up With People. You guys have reached a lot of people.
Tell them all to buy tickets.
Yes, let's talk about the gala here in the waning moments, Ralph. The tickets for the event, the gala is on May 12th, and tell us where we can find our tickets.
Okay, the tickets can be bought at our website, which is myfavoritenonprofit.com. And if you go on there and just click on the event community calendar, you'll see the event for May 12th, which has all the information. You can buy tickets right there and get more information about the event itself.
So we're looking for people who want to attend. You can buy tickets. We're also still looking for sponsors. If you want to donate something for the silent auction or become a sponsor of the event, we're still looking for a few corporations to get on board. And you can also contact Ralph at myfavoritenonprofit.com for more information about that as well. All right, Ralph, any last words from you?
Yeah, I just want to say I think you guys are great, and then I think we're going to have a really fun time with this gala, and I look forward to really having a successful event there.
Absolutely. We know that it's going to be a success because my favorite nonprofit is behind it. And folks, if you would like to be featured on this broadcast for Nonprofits Who Care, causes are really extraordinary, we encourage you to connect with Ralph at myfavoritenonprofit.com.
That'll work.
Wonderful. Eric Lentz, thank you so much for being with us today. We appreciate you. We appreciate all the work with Up With People.
You bet. Thank you guys, too. I really appreciate you having me on.
Well, we are really looking forward to seeing your production on May 12th.
Me too.
Me too.
And Ralph, vaya con Dios in Mexico.
Next week as well.
Say that again?
I said thank you for all your guys' support, and we look forward to talking to you again next week.
Absolutely. Now, are you going to be in Mexico again next week?
Actually, I will be coming back to Denver on that day.
I love it. Very nice.
All right.
I'll be back in studio a week from this coming Wednesday.
Terrific. That's Ralph Grills with My Favorite Nonprofit, myfavoritenonprofit.com. And, it's just a great experience to know Ralph, to see all these nonprofits come together. And more than that, if you have a favorite nonprofit, you can come and represent them and put them on that list.
Again, contact Ralph at myfavoritenonprofit.com if you want your nonprofit to be featured here on the Experience Pros radio show with Nonprofits Who Care. We know your cause is really extraordinary. Well, we had our millionth caller.
We did.
Claire called in as our 1 millionth caller. She won the gift certificate from Extreme Relationship Management. We had a special treat. Tony Rayburn from Extreme Relationship Management showed up, surprised us here in the studio with a chocolate chip cookie, balloons. We are having a party. It is still Share for Business this day. Make sure you share your favorite radio show with 4 friends.
Absolutely. Hey, the day is just getting started. You're listening to the most positive business talk show in America. If you'd like more information about any of the guests that we have on the show, you can find us at our Facebook page, facebook.com/experiencepros. Thanks for listening. Give somebody a 20-second kiss. Kindness is so simple.
Yeah.